I know that in most of my videos I'd be very energetic, but today's video is something really sad, so I'm not gonna be the same person you see in every single video. I downloaded the app or the game called Pokemon Go, which is taking over the world right now, and I catched or killed my first Pokemon in my room, and it just looked so fun and interesting. Then the next Pokemon turned out to be outside my house in the street. I was so excited to catch it, so I just went to my dad and I was like, "Dad, I'm going out." And he was like, "Where are you going?" And I was like, "I gotta catch some Pokemons." And he just stared at me like, "What the hell is wrong with you? Are you mental or something?" Then I told him I'm going, and he was like, "Hey, you, come here, come back. Where are you going? You're not going anywhere." And I was like, "I gotta go." And he was like, "You're not going anywhere." So I just I looked him in the eyes, and then I ran out of the house, and he was like, "Wait!" And he was so angry and furious, but then I gotta catch the Pokemon. So I just ran out of the house, and now as I was running so fast so that I would just run out of my house and family to catch a Pokemon, I ran on a cat. So I fell on the ground, and this cat kept scratching me and scratching my face and scratching every single thing in my body, and it was so hurtful. Then I finally ran away from it, but my beautiful face was ruined. It was full of scratches. Then I was like, "I'm not giving up. I gotta catch the Pokemon." And then I was just walking, just like the app told me. And as I was walking, I was just looking at my phone, and then somebody suddenly grabbed my phone and stole it and ran away. So I was like, "No, I gotta get the Pokemon, get me back my phone." So I ran behind this thief, and I was like, wait, and he was running. And then I saw a policeman. I told him he stole my phone, and he just came and ran with me. And then this person, thankfully, he went to the police station, and I took back my phone. But definitely I just didn't take it that easy. They kept asking me so many questions: how this happened, why were you out, what are you doing with your phone, so many questions. But thankfully I just got out, and then I just got my phone to keep looking for the Pokemon. And then the next Pokemon turned out to be so far away. I didn't have money because I ran out of my house. I ran just that I didn't take from my family, nor didn't take from anywhere any money. So I didn't have any money to just get a taxi or just anything so that I would go. So I just have to walk miles and kilometers, and I kept going on feet so long, and it was so hurtful till suddenly I ran out of energy. I ran out of energy till I fell on the ground, and then somebody in the street told me, "Oh my God, what the hell is wrong with you?" And then they just got me some water and food, and I ate. And I was like, "Thank you." And then I just got back my consciousness, and I was like, "Oh my God, the Pokemon!" And I just got my phone and ran to go to get the Pokemon, and the Pokemon was in the subway or the highway, whatever you call it. I found that there was a very rare Pokemon. It was so rare. It was the red one. Oh my gosh. I kept following it. I followed the directions till I suddenly saw a train coming. It was kind of far away. I knew I could make it to the Pokemon and get it and just kill it and take it. But then I saw somebody else right next to me trying to get the same Pokemon as me. So I just looked them in the eyes, and they looked me in the eyes, and I looked them in the eyes, and then we both ran so quickly to get the Pokemon. And then we found out that the Pokemon was in front of the train, and we didn't feel ourselves, but we ran in front of the train to get the Pokemon, and we were killing it, we're trying to kill it. But the train smashed the person who was right beside me. And then a policeman took me, and he told me, "I saw you today." And I was like, "Yeah, I am the girl whose phone was stolen." And he was like, And this made me so scared. So I just went with him to the police station, because it's really something so wrong to just stand in front of the train. It's not something normal. So we just went to that police station, and this girl went to the hospital. And then in that police station, they kept asking me, "Why did you kill her?" And I was like, "Oh my God, kill her! I ain't killed nobody. She was just she was killed by this train." And they were like, "This girl said that you were trying to steal something from you." And I was like, "Oh, you mean the Pokemon?" They looked at me like, she must be mental and she has to go to prison. I was like, no, I ain't killing nobody. Leave me alone. Like, I never thought that the things I watch in movies and on TV would actually happen to me, but I just told them I have to get the Pokemon. And they said, you have to rest for a little, then we will do our investigations and just ask you more questions, but you have to calm down and just, like, they were nice, but they wanted to get me in prison. But then I had my phone, they didn't take it away from me, which was, oh my god, this would just never happen. And then I realized that there was a Pokemon in the police station. It was even more rare than the one which was in the subway or the highway. And I was like, oh my god. So I just realized that the Pokemon was inside some prison. It was inside a prison. It was actually inside a prison. Like, just a message to Pokemon Go, to the person who made this game. How would he actually put such a rare Pokemon inside a prison? So we have to be prisoners to get that Pokemon. Are you seriously kidding me? Even if we got prisoners, I think our phones would be taken away. So anyway, I just hide my phone in my pocket, and I was like, I need to go to the person who was investigating me in this room. And he's like, what's wrong with you? So I was like, I really need that. So after some time, he took me inside, and I was like, I truly killed her. He kept asking me some more questions, but I wanted to get in that prison. I gotta get the rare Pokemon because I knew that maybe they would just know that just the train killed her. And I was like, get in that prison, get that Pokemon, and then I would get out because I didn't kill nobody, you know. So they just put me in that prison, and I went in and I realized there was no Pokemon in that prison. So then I saw a window, but it was full of like metallic tubes, you know, these windows of the prison. Tried my best to find a way out because this Pokemon was so close, but it wasn't inside that prison. But I didn't find a way out, definitely, because it's a prison. So I just kept shouting and screaming. I was like, "They Pokemon, no!" And then, like, some, you know, that prison keeper, I don't know what he's called actually, told me, "What's wrong with you? Calm down, you're in a prison. Be quiet." And then I actually pretended to be actually true mental. So they got me into the hospital. And from the hospital, they got me, they proved that I was actually mental because I'm so good at acting. I acted like I was so mental to get out of this hospital, and they proved that I'm not in my full mental health to just be inside a prison. So they just got me out. And thankfully, I could complete and continue my trip to finding the Pokemon. I read on Facebook that there was some rare Pokemon in some square, so I was just like, why the hell would you share this with people? Why don't you just go get the Pokemon yourself? So, like, I ran into that square. I went the fastest I can, and then I realized that lots of people were actually going to that square so that they would catch the rare Pokemon. And then I ran with them, and we all stood at that one point, and the Pokemon was right in front of us. And we all tried to catch it. And I catched it, the first one. And I was like, yeah, people, gotcha, because I'm the best. I rock and stuff like that. I kept just mocking them. I kept trying to provoke them because I was so happy. Like, I didn't even feel what I was saying. So they all looked at me like, you took the Pokemon. I was like, yeah, I took the Pokemon, people. So they all kept punching me in the face. They kept walking at me. They kept like... I really can't even remember because they made me lose my consciousness for a few minutes because the hitting was just so hard. It was just so horrible. So then I went back to the hospital where I came from after I got out of the prison. And they were like, oh, you were here like a few hours ago. And I was like, yeah, but please, like, do something to this because I gotta go get more Pokemon. They told me you'll have to stay with us for a few days. And I was like, no, I need these days to catch some Pokemons. And they were like, you can't do that. So I was like, okay. I pretended to be very quiet, very calm, and I just stayed in that hospital so that I would just like kind of run away when they're not looking. And I stayed in that hospital. They kind of cured my scratches, my, you know, lots of punches, and, you know, the purple and the blue areas around my eyes. And then I ran away from the hospital. I like covered my face kind of with my hair. I wore sunglasses. I just did very weird thing, and I even applied red lipstick. Don't even ask me where I got these from. I stole some. I just deal with it because I'm so good at dealing with problems, like not being able to get a Pokemon. Then I just ran out of the hospital. And then my nurse realized that I was running away, so she kept running after me. So I just kept running. She actually catched me. So I was like, no, leave me. Then I punched her in the face, so she fainted, and I ran away. It was so weird, actually. I've never done that in my life, and I felt so bad because I never do that. Like, oh my god. Then I just continued my walk. The wind was blowing so hard, and as the beautiful wind was blowing, suddenly a very weird newspaper got into my face, and I saw my picture in it, and it said, lost, if you see this girl somewhere, contact this number. And it was my parents looking for me, and I was like, oh my god, I totally forgot that. But I was like, they didn't want to let me go find some Pokemon, so that's what I had to do. Like, I was so cruel. I was so horrible. Horrible person. I'm fine now. I'm fine. And as I was continuing my journey of chasing Pokemons, I was so excited. I'm about to get to a Pokemon. I'm about to get a very rare one. I suddenly felt a very hard metallic thing hitting me in my arm so hard, just like I hit the wall with my elbow right now without I even notice. And a very loud noise of brakes. It was so loud, like ooh. Oh wait, it's not like that. It's like ooh. Oh, okay, it was just so loud noise of brakes, and I realized the car, a very big car, was about to hit me, and the person who was driving was so scared because it was like he was about to kill someone, and I was so scared. But suddenly nothing bad happens. You know, this is what happens when you run away from your family. And I saw a very big box on which was written rarest Pokemons inside, so I ran into it and I got kidnapped, and now I work for the gang which kidnapped me. I'm a thief now. I'm in a gang. Then suddenly someone walked past me and he was like, are you? Oh my god. And I was like, what's wrong with you? And he was like, I gotta get the $10,000. And I was like, what? So it turned out that my parents offered $10,000 of dollars as a reward for whoever would find me, and this person found me, and he suddenly kept taking pictures of me with his phone. I was like, stop. Don't touch me, I'm famous, but he just kept taking pictures of me, and he tried to just grab me by my arm, and I was like, no, get away from me. And I started screaming and shouting till people just came and just, started to look at us to see what's wrong with like this guy and this girl, what's happening there. Then some people just kept taking him away from my arm, and then some people started to realize that I was the girl, the lost girl, because I realized that they had my picture in commercials on TV, in newspapers, all over the internet, social media, Facebook, Instagram, every single thing. And I was like, oh my god, guys, I'm famous. So then they all got me, and like they kind of carried me, and they sprayed something on my face, so I fainted, and they got me back home. Then when we got back home, definitely my dad kept like, you really don't need to know what happened that day, because he kept telling me, you're so crazy to do that, how dare you do that, it's just like, shame on you. But then, like, all these people told daddy, okay, your daughter is back now, where is our money? And he was like, okay, who found it? And everybody kept saying, me. So he's like, okay, I need the first person, because I offered one single reward of $10,000 for whoever would find her. But they all kept saying that I found her. So he was like, you all gotta admit who found her first, so this person can take the reward, or nobody at all is taking any rewards. And they were like, what? We got your daughter back. This is such a great work. You gotta like reward us. This is like the least thing you can do to such great work we've all done. And everybody just kept claiming that they found me, till they all kept talking to my daddy. And then I got a notification from the game, and I was like, a Pokemon is near here. So as they were talking and just fighting over who would take the $10,000, I ran away from my house to go catch some Pokemons. Then something really weird happened. I actually saw Pokemons in real life. They were like, you put the camera in front of the street you're in, and you see the Pokemon in the screen of your phone. But I saw actual Pokemon without any phone, literally right in front of my eyes, and I kept seeing them everywhere, and I was like, it was an illusion. It was horrible. I actually got mental. I kept claiming I was mental so that I would get out of lots of troubles I had this day. But then I actually got mental. I saw lots of illusions, lots of ghosts of Pokemon, and I tried to just get all of them. I was like, it was like I was asleep, but literally I got mental. I don't know, like, it was just so weird. So I just kept trying to just get them and fight them and kill them so that I would get the rarest Pokemon, and then I realized that I was hitting a real person. He kept hitting me so hard, and then he threatened me that he would take me to the police station. I was like, no, please, no more police station for me. And then, like, I was so lucky because he just let me go. And then I was just walking to find some more Pokemon and just continue my journey to finding all the Pokemon which exist in the whole world. And I very suddenly, it was so weird, I saw two like big men wearing black big coats, black hats, and they were just so mysterious, telling me, you're gonna come with us. And I was like, what? Who are you? And they were like, if you don't come with us, something really bad would happen to you. You don't even want to know what this thing is because they don't know who we are. So they told me that we're not gonna take you like somewhere like weird or somewhere far away, but we just gotta have some talk with you. So I just went with them. The surprise was that they just took me to the next tree, but it was like more quicker than the other one. It wasn't as crowded as the other one. So they told me we would tell you where the rarest Pokemons are because we knew your story, because you were all over the newspaper, social media, internet. So we would just tell you we know every single Pokemon, we know the place of them. So I was like, yeah, please tell me, because I gotta know after all the things which happened to me today. And they were like, we need money. And I was like, okay, but I don't have really money right now with me because I just ran away from my family. So they told me, you gotta do something, maybe give us the $10,000 which were offered as a reward for whoever would find you. And then I realized that people who were fighting with my dad, because he didn't give any of them the $10,000, they were still fighting. So I just sneaked into my house and I just pretended as if I didn't even come up from the beginning, go out of the house. So I just got the $10,000 and I ran away and I gave it to them. They just gave me a paper which was like fully filled with every single Pokemon and where they were, and I really was so excited. I was so excited to get to all these places, but I gotta get some taxis because definitely I wouldn't be able to all of these by feet. But if I didn't find a taxi, if I didn't find a way to get a taxi, I would actually go to find these Pokemon just on feet. I had no problem at all. But then I realized that it wasn't written in English, it was written in Italian, and I don't understand Italian at all, so I had to get someone to translate to me. So I just got the back of the paper and I borrowed a pen from some stranger and I wrote with it, any Italian like speakers would get some money. And I just kept walking in the streets with this sign. I kept waiting till someone actually came to me and I was like, you gotta like translate this and tell me and I will give you some money. Because I actually, when I went to take the $10,000, I actually got $12,000. So I just translated all of it and I gave it some money. And he has written all the translation of all the words which were written on that paper, on another paper, and he gave me this paper and I gave him $500. So then I realized that it was written like weird information, like for example, humans are mammals, the largest tower in the world would be 100 feet, very weird information. I realized these weren't even anything Pokemon related, and that was horrible. I wasted $10,500. And then when now I'm homeless because of Pokemon Go, because of this addicting game which is taking over the world. I'm homeless. I lost every single thing. So I hate this game. Don't ever download it. Ever. Don't play it. It got me in big trouble. This is not even half what happened to me, but I just couldn't mention every single thing because some things are personal, some things are just, I wouldn't really like kids over the world watching to hear it. So don't just ever download it. Don't forget to subscribe. subscribe to my channel, give this video a thumbs up, tell me in the comments below all the videos you'd like to see next, and also check out all my previous videos. And yeah, I haven't even downloaded this Pokemon game, I haven't even played it, I don't even know anything, but this is just a parody, just explaining in case anybody didn't really understand that it was just a good joke, a parody. I really hope you enjoyed this video, and as I said, so yeah, bye!